Bitcoin is one of the most profitable ways to invest your money now.
I think it's like a trend, and I don't think it'll last, but it seems kind of stupid.
There's no value, really. I don't know. It's a value issue.
What does the average person think of crypto? It's been a hot topic for a few years now, and we've made dozens of videos on Bitcoin and the prevalence on cryptocurrency in today's society. Whether you've seen our content or not, welcome to today's video. I took to the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio to see what people think about crypto, blockchain, athletes getting their salaries in Bitcoin, and the potential for crypto, some type of currency, to take over the US dollar. Let's get into it. How are you? My name is Mo.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Mo.
to meet you. Mind if I ask you some questions about crypto?
Absolutely.
All right. So, are you involved at all?
In crypto,
Yeah.
by force and sometimes by choice. So yes,
What does that mean? So you are invested in it?
absolutely. So Bitcoin is one of the most profitable ways to invest your money now. So if you want to make a quick buck, invest in Bitcoin. So
Do you believe in it for the long term?
unfortunately, yes.
You do? Okay. So we have a YouTube channel called Everything Money, and we're asking questions today about cryptocurrency. Do you know about it?
Oh, yes, I know about cryptocurrency.
Elaborate. You invested?
No.
You have friends that are invested?
I think I have a few friends who are invested in it, sure.
Are you invested in it at all?
No.
Friends at all? Family?
Yeah.
Which ones are they invested in?
Like Bitcoin?
That's it?
I don't know. I've heard of Dogecoin too.
Everybody's heard of Doge. Bitcoin and Dogecoin are the two big ones. You never invested in it or anything?
I haven't, no.
Do you have friends that have?
Yeah.
Do you know what they've invested in, when they did it?
My best friend Julia, I know, got pretty big into Dogecoin at a point. Or no, yeah, is that the big one?
That's the Elon Musk one.
Yeah.
Was
But
there a reason?
probably.
Because it was going up.
Yeah, I think so. I know she had one point where it was up, but I think went back down, and she did Bitcoin too.
Back in 2020 when it was going crazy, did you have friends that lost a ton of money in the crash of it?
Some of my friends who I said earlier were involved with it. Yeah, they didn't lose a ton, but they didn't probably come out as well as they thought they would.
Are they still in it right now that you know of?
To my knowledge, yeah, but I might be wrong about that.
So you have friends that were involved in it. When there was that big crash of crypto, I mean, Bitcoin was at, I think, 64,000, and it ended up coming down into the teens again, and now it's back over the 30s. Did you know people that were kind of losing a ton of money and were panicking? Or buying more?
Definitely not buying more. I think at that point they decided to run away.
Back when Doge and crypto were falling, because they're kind of down 40-50% from their highs right now. Did you have friends that were in them and they were like, oh my god, I'm losing tons of money right now? Or were they buying more or what? Or do you not even remember?
I know I heard people talk about it more when they were excited, but yeah, and then it got kind of quiet when it went down. I think my mom had no idea really what she was doing, and she got a little into the Dogecoin. and
I love
went
it.
down, and she said it was.
That was the end of that.
Yeah.
Were you involved in this when Bitcoin was at 64,000 and now it's at 30, it went down to I think 18 or something? Were you involved at that time during the crash?
During the crash, no.
Did you have friends that were?
No. I think I was one of those people who wish they had invested when it first came out. I was part of that big wave of folks, but no, I didn't know any of those.
So when did you start getting involved?
After we found out that it was going to be, you could make a big profit off of it.
Which ones are you specifically invested in?
So Bitcoin right now, and right now I'm waiting to see what the federal government's going to do with their centralized digital currency.
So that's kind of where I was going next. Do you think that Bitcoin could replace the US dollar?
Well, Bitcoin is no. Bitcoin is privatized money.
Let me ask you this. I know you're not heavily involved, but there's a lot of people that say that it could replace the US dollar. Think that's something viable?
No. Not valuable or viable?
Viable.
No, I don't.
Definitely not valuable.
No.
People have said that it's going to replace the US dollar. Do you think that's something that can happen?
I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
I think that, we're really evolving into a cashless society, but I don't think necessarily crypto.
Or like a Bitcoin?
Yeah, no. I think something more government issued.
Yeah. Do you think that this could, a cryptocurrency, not necessarily one or the other, could replace the US dollar?
No.
Why is that?
I think the U.S. dollar is too entrenched in the global economy and other things.
Do you think that cryptocurrency, like a lot of people are saying, could replace the US dollar?
Oh, I'm not a believer of that. No.
Do you have a specific reason to why?
There's no value, really. I don't know. It's a value issue with me, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we can save this right here. It could be worth $1 million. I mean, that's what's it's valued to me, then so be it. But it may not mean $1 million to, you know, for you, so.
A lot of people have said that crypto, whether it's Dogecoin, Bitcoin, whatever, is going to replace the US dollar. Do you see that being a possibility?
Yeah, possibility.
What do you think the likelihood of it is?
It seemed like a point it could have been maybe in like the next 10 years or so become more of a thing, but just I don't know what the universalness of it.
Have you ever paid? Do you know people that have paid with a crypto or bought something with crypto?
I've heard my friends say they have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've tried before and I've never been successful.
It's the new form of capitalism.
Okay.
So we have to begin to use Bitcoin as now you can pay for your cars with it. Sooner or later, you can be paying your groceries with it. And as a pastor, I'm sure pretty soon I'll be receiving offerings with Bitcoin.
Let me ask you a question. Have you paid for anything in it before? I have a reason I'm asking.
Mm-hmm. No, I've not made an actual transaction with Bitcoin, no.
I have tried before to do it, and I couldn't do it. But this, I will say, this was years ago. This was pre-2019, so
Right.
maybe it's developed. Do you know anything about the blockchain technology that is behind crypto, what everybody talks about?
Not really.
Me either. That's good. Do you know anything about the blockchain technology that people are saying the blockchain?
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that. No.
Neither do I. So, do you know anything about the blockchain technology that's behind it? That's what everybody talks about. No, neither do I.
Yeah, I've heard that, but yeah, no, I don't know anything.
Blockchain technology?
No, they always say that people say, when they tell me, they're like, Mo, you don't understand the blockchain. And I'm like, you're right, I don't understand the blockchain. Can you explain it to me? And then they're always like, well, no, you got to read this book. I'm like, okay, well, it's not really explaining it to me.
Right. I have to learn that too myself now. Blockchain technology.
Yeah. A lot of pro athletes, they're taking a lot of salaries now in crypto. Maybe not so much anymore, but maybe 12, 18 months ago they were. What do you think about that?
I think it's like a trend, and I don't think it'll last, but it seems kind of stupid.
That was a popular trend probably back a couple years ago. It'd be interesting to see if guys are still doing that now. I think that's nuts because, like I said, there's no value. Right. You know, I mean,
It's volatile as hell.
yeah, it is. It is, but you never know.
So there are a lot of pro athletes that are taking their salaries in crypto now. Think a good idea, bad idea? For the future, I mean, no one really knows the longevity of it, but
Yeah,
if you were a pro athlete, would you do it?
maybe some of it. Just the risk if I had that kind of money would be.
Fair answer.
Yeah.
What do you think about these athletes and that are taking Bitcoin
Yeah.
as payment? Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. when he was here. Well, he went to whatever team he went to. I don't remember where he went.
So Bitcoin's going to become more widespread because it's people who will make a lot of money are going to use it. It's a smart business move because
for the long term.
right, and so not just athletes, but Elon Musk has made it part of his platform. So I've been trying to wrap my head around what does it look like when money becomes privatized and you don't have their money to buy their product. That becomes a question that I've been consuming with, trying to make sense of it. So that's why I'm investing as little bit as I have.
Okay, so you're trickling in there.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
It is so interesting to me that everybody had some knowledge of crypto, whether it was surface level or deep level. But the overall consensus, with the exception of, I believe, one, was that cryptocurrency would not overtake the US dollar as the form of main currency in the United States. But let us know what you think in the comments below. What resonated with me most was the person that said that he'd have a tough time investing in cryptocurrency because it had no tangible value behind it. Crypto is so different from investing in, say, a company or real estate. There's something tangible behind the companies. They have assets. With real estate, you have an asset sitting right there. With cryptocurrency, there's nothing really behind it, and that's kind of what he was getting at. With both stocks and real estate, you have a cash flow coming in. It is reasonable to be able to assume that you can put some type of value on either asset. With cryptocurrency, I don't really see how you can put a value on something that doesn't have a cash flow. Our journey is not over. Be on the lookout for more videos when we sit down with some type of crypto investor. I have not found one yet, but I am bound and determined to find one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you get a notification for the next video, and have a great day.